A former Badgers football player is in custody in connection with a double homicide. New details from police. And there's an Amber Alert for 2 Milwaukee children missing along with their mother. The latest on that investigation. Plus, how a local dog groomer is trying to make a difference for her clients by changing sales tax laws.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. A man is in custody tonight in connection with a double homicide in Janesville earlier this week. Former UW-Madison football player Marcus Randall L. turned himself into police in Chicago around 3 o'clock this afternoon.
We are announcing the arrest of Marcus T. Randall L., age 33, from Homewood, Illinois.
In a news conference this afternoon, Janesville police said Randall L. will be charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide once he's returned to Wisconsin. Last Monday, 27-year-old Brittany McAdory and 30-year-old Sierra Winchester were found bleeding and unresponsive near the intersection of Midvale and Deerfield Drives. Both women were taken to a local hospital where they later died from gunshot wounds. Police believe Randall L., McAdory, and Winchester had plans to meet later that morning, but they're still trying to figure out what happened.
There are many more witnesses to be interviewed and much more evidence to be processed.
After the homicides, police say Randall L. took McAdory's Jeep. It was later found in Justice, Illinois on Interstate 294. The 33-year-old Randall L. was a member of the UW football team from 2004 to 2007. He has a criminal history in Dane County, including disorderly conduct and battery charges from 2005. Randall L. will now be extradited to Rock County. Let's turn it over to Dana Fulton now with your first alert forecast.
Overall today, not too bad outside. We even saw some sunshine this afternoon. Sunday, also pretty seasonable actually for our February. So here's a time lapse, some clouds this morning, and then the sun coming through later this afternoon. Now our skies are becoming mostly cloudy overnight. We're expecting things to stay pretty quiet though on our high resolution Doppler. Temperatures dropping to about 20 degrees for early Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon highs back to the low 30s. Seasonably cold outside, partly sunny in the afternoon, but our next system, our next opportunity for some light rain and snow will develop Sunday night and by Monday. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Dana. 3 missing and endangered Minnesota children are being turned over to their father after being found in Rock County this morning. Rock County officials say the children ages 10, 12, and 16 were believed to be passing through the area from Scott County, Minnesota. Officials stopped their vehicle just north of Beloit. The 3 children had been traveling with their mother, 46-year-old Svetlana Buka, who does not have legal custody of them. Milwaukee officials have issued an Amber Alert for 2 young girls who have been missing with their mother for more than a week. Authorities are now calling it suspicious and say they have a suspect and a car in custody. That man is 25-year-old Arzel Ivory, 26-year-old Amara Banks, her 4-year-old daughter Kamaria, and her 5-year-old daughter Zanaya were last seen around 1 in the morning last Saturday, hours after Amara buried her 1-year-old son.
You know, I feel like I'm in a dream world. You know, every time I wake up, I think there's going to be something different. And it's not, you know. And a week, that doesn't make sense.
Police have not released specific details on the arrest of Arzel Ivory. A Milwaukee woman is recovering after being set on fire while her children were forced to stand outside. Savannah Bailey's 2 kids told police that the children's father put the kids outside in negative 19-degree wind chill, then doused Savannah in gasoline and lit her on fire. Bailey's children are now in the care of their grandmother while she lies in a hospital bed burned beyond recognition. Authorities arrested the father yesterday.
The message was based off of her getting her hair done, and I feel like this is why he did that, because she moved on and she found somebody new.
How my daughter is suffering, I want him to suffer. He should have been out their life a long time ago.
Bailey's family says the man who burned her has always been abusive. They expect her to have to stay in the hospital for at least 2 months. A 14-year-old boy has been indicted on murder charges in the stabbing death of a Barnard College freshman last year. In December, police say 18-year-old Tessa Majors was walking in a New York City park when she was robbed and stabbed. The suspect was arrested Friday night. Authorities say they have smartphone video evidence, a blood analysis, and a recorded statement from the suspect.
Sadly, it cannot bring back this young woman, this student, this victim. That is something even the best, most impartial investigation simply cannot do. What we can do is say that we are confident that we have the person in custody who stabbed her.
The defendant will be arraigned on February 19th. He's being charged as an adult. A 13-year-old has also been arrested in this case. Prosecutors say he will face charges in family court. Police have not said why the 13-year-old was also arrested. The body of a 6-year-old girl found dead in South Carolina got a police escort after the autopsy today. First grader Faye Swetlick had been playing outside her home when she went missing Monday. More than 250 officers and investigators searched for her. Thursday, they found her body. An autopsy is scheduled for today, but what happened to Swetlick is still unclear. The nation's third contest in the 2020 Democratic race is just 1 week away, and a candidate who isn't even participating is dominating today's headlines with allegations of sexual harassment in his workplace. Skylar Henry has more from Washington.
How we doing?
Michael Bloomberg is not participating in the Nevada caucuses, but the billionaire is on the campaign trail today, stumping in Richmond, Virginia. He's also pushing back against a Washington Post piece, detailing allegations around what Bloomberg has said and about his workplace culture of sexual harassment and degradation. Bloomberg tweeted today, "I will always be a champion for women in the workplace." This is the first of 4 days of early voting in Nevada, where people are asked to rank their top Democratic candidates in order of preference. The vote tally happening next Saturday. 1 week before the caucuses, Senator Bernie Sanders appears to be the candidate to beat.
Democracy is not billionaires spending hundreds of millions of dollars trying to get elected.
After Iowa and New Hampshire voting, Sanders and Buttigieg are fighting it out. Pete Buttigieg leads the delegate count. Senator Sanders is in second. Senator Elizabeth Warren is third. And Senator Amy Klobuchar and former Vice President Joe Biden are in fourth and fifth. Senator Klobuchar expanding her campaign team in Nevada after a strong showing in New Hampshire, stumped in Henderson.
I am asking you to volunteer, to call people, to talk to your friends, because I'm telling you, we shocked everyone in New Hampshire.
Joe Biden was in Las Vegas, where workers on the famous Strip are a key component of winning the state.
We choose hope over fear. For real.
The president is also out on the campaign trail this weekend. Today, President Trump headlined the most expensive fundraising event of his 2020 campaign so far. It's at the Palm Beach home of investor Nelson Peltz. Tomorrow, he's scheduled to be the Grand Marshal of the Daytona 500. He's expected to make some remarks at the race. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is planning to deploy Border Patrol agents from the southern border to so-called sanctuary cities across the country to arrest undocumented immigrants. The president railed against sanctuary cities as a haven for violent offenders in his State of the Union address. Sanctuary cities such as Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles generally refuse to help the federal government enforce controversial immigration policies.
Here in Los Angeles, we are not coordinating with ICE.
If anyone thinks that they can come here to our city and terrorize our residents into the shadows, let me say this: they've got another thing coming.
The deployment was announced as President Trump tries to raise pressure on the sanctuary city movement, which has grown during his presidency. The deployment reportedly would run until May. The U.S. is preparing to evacuate Americans from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. In an email to Americans on board, the U.S. Embassy in Tokyo wrote that a voluntary evacuation will take place tomorrow. The ship has been docked in Japan under quarantine for coronavirus since February 4th. The embassy says people who choose to return on the charter aircraft will still have to undergo 14 days of quarantine in the U.S. Anyone who has tested positive for coronavirus cannot leave and will continue receiving receiving treatment in Japan. More than 200 people on the ship have been diagnosed with the virus. The coronavirus has also claimed its first life outside of Asia. A Chinese tourist died today in France. France's health minister says the patient's condition deteriorated rapidly after being hospitalized late last month. More local news now. One local dog groomer is working to bring awareness to sales tax on grooming services. Laura Thompson says customers often don't know that grooming is considered a sale and subject to sales tax. Most groomers simply include it in the final bill. Thompson says it's an unfair tax for pet owners because grooming is a needed service, not a luxury.
Even the short coat dogs, every dog has nails, and even something as simple as a nail trim going without that repeatedly can very quickly cause health issues.
Thompson's has a petition going around on change.org with a few hundred signatures and has also reached out to state lawmakers for sales tax reform, but says mostly she wants to raise awareness. Still to come on News 3 Now at 10, it's the biggest snowball fight of the year. Plus, we'll take you to Mazo where one of the Taliesin School's final projects is wrapping up. Stay with us.
Little squirt of mayo.
I'm good.
It's time to change your life for breakfast with freshly prepared Chicken McGriddles.
Get a Chicken McGriddles or McChicken biscuit for $1.69. Add any size Coke for just $1.
This is it. Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. For 72 hours only, get the best holiday discounts on everything in the store. Living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Save up to 60% off dozens of unbeatable doorbusters store-wide. Hurry in and get our best financing offer ever. 6 years with no interest charges and only sales tax and delivery due at checkout. Plus, this is your last chance at our biggest sleep sale of the entire year. The Mattress Marathon through President's Day Monday. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
It's time to get a whole new perspective on Ram trucks. Because to us, there are no small jobs, no little tasks. And when it comes to innovation, there are no modest ideas. No wonder why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. See for yourself now during Ram President's Day event.
Competitive pickup owners get an average $14,453 in total values on the 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. Or well-qualified returning FCA lessees can lease the 2020 Ram 1500 for $289 a month.
It's perfect. Thank you for choosing our home. Here's a list of our favorite spots to help you live like a local. And here is our Spectrum Wi-Fi password and a channel guide to help you settle in.
Did you say Spectrum?
Experience the fastest starting speeds for the price with Spectrum Internet. At 200 megabits per second, you'll enjoy faster surfing, streaming, and gaming. Switch to Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-902-4499. Then lose yourself in the best in entertainment with more HD and more free on demand. With thousands of free titles to choose from and the best in live TV, there's always something on. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Plus, download the Spectrum TV app for more ways to watch. Call 833-902-4499.
It happened again. You guys were supposed to leave yesterday.
Is that my robe?
Is it?
Lose yourself in the best internet and TV with Spectrum. Switch now from $44.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-902-4499.
Waking up to stuff like this should never be a surprise. Watch News 3 Now First Warn Weather so you always know what's headed our way.
More snow's on the way, and the next round will impact your drive to work or school. Plus, Gary is tracking how much will fall and when. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30. Thousands of Madisonians are spending their weekend with miniature trains. Today was the first day of the 53rd annual Mad City Model Railroad Show. The event features detailed model railroad tracks that are fully operational, as well as historical exhibits and train rides. The show is hosted by the area division of the 20,000-member National Model Railroad Association. If you missed it today, you can check it out at the Alliant Energy Center tomorrow from 9 to 4. A bandstand designed by students at the School of Architecture at Taliesin is nearly completed after nearly 2 years, providing Mazo with a permanent venue for the city's performing arts program. Gabriela Becerra shares how community members say the project could revitalize their city.
just across the railroad tracks.
Years ago, there were turntables, there were sidings.
And around the corner from downtown Mazomanie, an outdoor performing arts center will soon come alive.
The guy hit it. He hit it right on the head. It was a beautiful vision.
That vision comes from an immersion program at the School of Architecture at Taliesin.
Students came to really work in much more of a hands-on experience, kind of a learn by doing, and also be part of the community of architecture.
The hands-on experience turns into a design, this time going to help revitalize Mazomanie's Westland Promenade.
He wanted a building to be a grace to the environment rather than a disgrace to the environment. And I think the same thing can go to the community, that a building can actually support that community and kind of bring people together.
Bringing people together is exactly what this bandstand was intended to do.
Yeah, I think this will definitely put Mazomanie on the map.
Soon music, theater, and movies will bring life to this stage.
Arts in the marketplace plays a very, very important part in developing foot traffic.
And to downtown Mazomanie.
If we can provide these types of activities for young families, maybe they'll consider moving out here to Mazo instead of Madison or another community.
Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
The pavilion will also be one of the School of Architecture at Taliesin's final projects. According to its website, the school was not able to reach an agreement with the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation to keep the school open. They will cease operations after this semester. UW-Madison students blew off some stress this afternoon with a snowball fight. The 11th annual Battle for Bascom pits students from the Lakeshore dorms against students from the Southeast dorms. But everyone was welcome to participate, even those who were just walking past the hill.
I didn't think I'd be into it at first, to be honest. I just went up there to see what's happening, but then once you get in it, it's like you might as well just throw some snowballs in.
The only rule in today's snowball fight was no throwing ice. Well, maybe a chance for some more snowball fights later this week. Dana?
Yeah, I think that's definitely in the cards. The snow that we have right now, it's not going anywhere, and we might get a little fresh layer as we look ahead to the start of the week. So sunshine for your Sunday, but Sunday night, the cloud coverage is going to build back in, and our next chance for some snow, a little rain mixed in also, will build in for Monday and Tuesday. Looking at some accumulation, not a lot for areas south of Madison. It seems likely the snow is going to stay a little further north, and then colder temperatures will arrive for the middle of next week. We'll drop back down quite a bit, but thankfully not as cold as Friday morning. So right now, our Doppler radar is pretty quiet outside. Will become mostly cloudy overnight, but then for Sunday, plan on partly sunny skies. The western edge of the state might see a few flurries Sunday afternoon, but not expecting a lot of snow to build on through. The main event comes in for Monday. Cloud coverage building in Monday morning. Your drive to work right now looks like it will be dry. It may include a few flurries, but the bulk of the system starts to build on in closer to 10, 11 o'clock in the late morning. We'll see a little bit of snow at first, but the rain mixes in as well, and that freezing line, unfortunately, is really just going to cross across the area throughout the afternoon and evening, and that's really going to make it difficult to pre-tree any roads. You can't put any sand or salt down if we have the rain coming through. So that freezing line, if it could stay further north or south, if it could just keep us all in one boat or the other, that would be the ideal situation. But unfortunately, temperatures will be in the mid to low 30s, so this is going to be the case throughout much of the afternoon. It's not till later in the evening that the final front really passes on through. Behind it, we'll see a little light snowfall for all of the area, but with that rain on the ground, it's not going to help accumulation totals for areas south of Madison. The ground's already going to be pretty wet with rain, and it's not going to help that snow stack on top of it. But northwest of Madison, we could see accumulation totals anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, and then north of La Crosse, we could see a little bit more. Behind the snow, it gets cold outside. Wind chills for Wednesday morning, dropping off below 0 again, and that's going to be the story for Thursday morning as well, as those overnight lows start to drop down to the single digits. Tonight, though, not too bad outside. We'll drop to about 20 degrees to start off your Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon will be in the low 30s with a partly sunny sky. Low 30s is where we should be, so that's seasonably cold outside. Monday, again, it's going to be a little messy in the afternoon and evening. depending on how that mixed line kind of moves across the state. Sunshine expected for the middle of the week, though it is going to be colder behind the system, mid-20s for highs on Tuesday, and then overnight lows will be dropping into the single digits and close to zero for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings. By next weekend, we'll see high temperatures into the 40s, so a little bounce right back up.
Oh yeah, the cold comes back and then it goes back away.
Yeah, they're nice little brief reminders of how it could be.
How bad it could be if it stuck around.
If it stayed.
Thank you, Dana. Ahead on News 3 now at 10. Gravity is no problem at the NBA All-Star Dunk Contest tonight. Highlights coming up next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Short clock at 5. Time running out, drives the lane.
Time's running out. Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on our entire lineup. Save up to $5,000 on select models.
The new iPhone 11 runs on Straight Talk without a contract and a plan that's up to half the cost of big carriers. With the new ultra-wide camera, your shareable moments are ultra-shareable. Because you're on a network that's more than just big talk. The new iPhone 11. Now get the unlimited plan for just $45 a month on America's best 4G LTE networks. Straight Talk Wireless, everything for less.
Trains are coming to Madison, in miniature that is, at the 53rd Mad City Model Railroad Show, February 15th and 16th at the Alliant Energy Center. Get caught up in 90,000 square feet of trains, clinics, and exhibits, with almost 300 vendor tables featuring train merchandise, toys, hobby supplies, railroad antiques, collectibles, and much more. Many door prizes and 4 train sets will be given away each day. It's a great entertainment value for the whole family. Saturday and Sunday, February 15th and 16th at the Alliant Energy Center. Save online.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
President's Day means more savings at the Brothers Maine President's Day Super Sale. Get in right now for the sale of the season with more savings on more brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We've got a lot more satisfaction for you at Maine, like up to 18 months 0% financing and free delivery to make life a little easier. Hey, there's more home satisfaction at the Moore store. The President's Day Super Sale. More selection, more savings, and more satisfaction today at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
When I was playing ball, they called me the Big Hurt. But after I left the game, Mother Nature started putting a big hurt on me. I just couldn't stay in shape like I used to. But luckily, I found out about Nugenics.
Nugenics is a unique man-boosting formula that helps increase your free testosterone levels.
Thanks to Nugenics, I'm really getting after it again.
Feel stronger, leaner, with more energy and drive.
She'll like a difference, too.
To get a complimentary bottle, text ZOOM to 42424. That's ZOOM to 42424.
Short clock at 5. Time running out, drives the lane.
Time's running out. Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on our entire lineup. Save up to $5,000 on select models.
Well, the men's hockey team aiming for its first series sweep since October 18th and 19th when they beat Minnesota Duluth. But the Badgers would have to settle for a series split tonight. Dylan Holloway to tie Pelton Bice for his 8th goal of the season. But Penn State hangs on to win 3-2 the final score. The women's hockey team with a rare back-to-back loss after dropping a game to Ohio State this afternoon in the regular season finale at LeBron Arena. The team will play at the Kohl Center tomorrow for the Fill the Bowl game. Giannis Antetokounmpo hasn't played in a game since his son Liam Charles was born on Monday. The Greek Freak making his media appearance at the All-Star Media Day today, chatting with reporters for the first time in almost a week. Mama Freak and Baby Freak are doing well, he says, and he definitely is showing signs of being a very happy dad.
You know, now that I have a baby,
I kind of feel sleepy. I need some rest. I need to sleep. But you know, obviously you're in a good place. You know, when you have a baby, it's the best thing that can ever happen to you. I'm in a good place. I'm happy. So usually when I'm happy, I play well.
You definitely see a different glow with Giannis right now. I mean, that's what it's all about. Seeing that smile, him showing that he's a proud father. That's what it's all about.
All right, what is Christian Yelich doing at a dunk contest? He is a prop for Pat Connaughton to jump over. I was praying for his head there the entire time. Yelich is 6'3". That was enough for Pat to move on to the next round, in which he jumped over another MVP, 6'11", Giannis Antetokounmpo. But check out the slow-mo here, tapping the backboard on the way down. That got him a perfect score, but not enough to move on, because after that, well, Taco Fall showed up, who is 7'5". Where is Brad Stevens? Oh my gosh. Aaron Gordon somehow made it over him. But he lost. That's right, he lost the contest to Derrick Jones Jr. I am protesting because that's insane. Wow. The Badgers finally overcoming adversity on the road at the right time, too, as the regular season starts to wind down. Greg Gard and the Badgers hoping to hand Nebraska its 10th loss in a row in Lincoln today. Close in the first half, though, rather. A nice pass from Demetric Trice to Micah Potter for a 2-point game there. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half now. Brad Davison, one of his 8 3-pointers on the day, tying Bronson Koenig's single-game record. It's a 1-point game going into the locker rooms. The second half here now. Trice joining the three-party, opening the lead up to 6. He knocked down 5 threes in the game. And the Badgers pretty much taking over after that. Aleem Ford finds Reavers off the glass. Wisconsin winning its first road game since January 11th, and head coach Greg Gard says his guys played unselfish team ball.
We have 19 assists, so that tells you right there that we move the ball. And this group in the locker room has obviously been through a lot, and the unification of those guys, how they're together, shows when they come on the court and how we played. Defensively, we got better second half, and obviously it helps when you make shots.
So that is a solid 15-point victory, giving the Badgers a little confidence boost, too. 4 players in double-digit scoring, including Brad Davison, who matched his career high from 2018 against Michigan State. 6 games left in the regular season, 4 of them at home. Okay, fine, I'm a liar. I will show you the winning dunk from the dunk contest, fine. This was it. Derrick Jones Jr. of the Miami Heat. This was an overtime between him and Aaron Gordon, the guy who jumped over Taco Fall. That was graceful, you have to admit, if you want to check out the slow-mo. But, okay, Dwayne Wade was on the judging panel, and he, of course, is a former Miami Heat. So maybe a little bias going in there. I don't know. Possibly. I just feel like if you jumped over a 7'5" man, I don't know, but this was very pretty, too. No complaints.
Yeah, it looks nice, but it doesn't give you the wow factor that the last one you showed gave us.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I'm with you in this protest.
Thank you. It's fine. We're agreeing on something.
Yes. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, Kitchen Idea Center has partnered with discerning contractors, designers, and architects, bringing their clients' vision to life, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Idea Center, designing for you and your life.
So my son says to me, Mom, did you switch your Medicare plan yet? And I say, yes, Robert. Dad and I signed up for a Medicare Advantage plan through Senior Preferred. And he says, Senior Preferred? And I say, yes, Senior Preferred. They give us access to the doctors we want and the drug benefits we need. And he says, that's nice. So how is Dad doing? And I say, your father is fine. My living room, on the other hand.
Senior Preferred. Medicare Advantage plans built for you.
He's been a leader throughout the country for the past 12 years. Mr. Michael Bloomberg is here.
Leadership in action. Mayor Bloomberg and President Obama worked together in the fight for gun safety laws, to improve education, and to develop innovative ways to help teens gain the skills needed to find good jobs.
At a time when Washington is divided in old ideological battles, he shows us what can be achieved when we bring people together to seek pragmatic solutions.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
The world awaits in your new Jeep from Don Miller. It's the President's Day event on now. The tradition carries on with the new Jeep Wrangler. Get your own Don Miller deal plus rebates and incentives up to $5,500 off select remaining 2019 Jeep Wranglers. No day is the same in your new 2020 Jeep Gladiator. You'll get up to $2,000 bonus cash plus your own Don Miller deal on select 2020 Jeep Gladiators. The President's Day event on now at Don Miller, Madison and Dane Counties Jeep Headquarters, Odana Road, Madison.
Don Miller.
Hello, I'm William Shatner, and you may not know this about me, but years ago, I was diagnosed with a sleep disorder. And like millions of others, I was prescribed sleep equipment. Did you know sleep equipment manufacturers recommend daily cleaning? That's why I use SoClean. SoClean is fast and easy. It keeps my sleep equipment fresh every day without the need for disassembly.
With SoClean, daily maintenance is a snap. All you do is place your equipment in, close the lid, and walk away. That's it. You can try SoClean risk-free for 30 nights. Even shipping is free.
SoClean is so fast and gives you peace of mind that your sleep equipment is fresh each time you use it.
Call 1-800-398-1086 or go to SoClean.com to take advantage of this risk-free trial. Call 1-800-398-1086 now. So fast, so easy, SoClean.
Searching for a new kitchen? Look no further than Kitchen Ideas Center, a trusted kitchen design center for over 40 years, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Ideas Center, designing for you and your life.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
3, 2, 1, go!
The cold didn't stop people from freezing for a reason today. Today was the annual Polar Plunge at Olin Park to benefit the Special Olympics of Wisconsin. Participants jump into icy Lake Monona to help raise money so Special Olympics athletes can go to competitions and get health screenings.
We are ready and willing to get in that water every year to show our support. And, you know, inclusion is a very important thing in our school. And so whatever we can do to support that, we do. So that's why we're here.
It was pretty shocking, breathtaking. As soon as you hit the water, the feeling is get the heck out of here. It's a shock to the body.
The Polar Plunge is the largest annual fundraiser for the Special Olympics of Wisconsin. I give them props. I don't think I could do it. I totally, you know, you support it, but oh my goodness, it looks so cold.
It looks awfully cold.
Yeah. Here, I'm just proud of them for doing it.
Exactly. Thank you so much. But thankfully, again, like we were talking, at least it was on Friday morning when it was even colder outside. Now, your Sunday is going to be very similar to today. Partly sunny skies in the afternoon with high temperatures in the low 30s. Some light snow possible at night with some snow and rain mix on Monday. That system is going to be coming through in the afternoon, could impact your evening commute. Much colder air will be shifting in for the middle of the week.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.